Well, that wasn't as smooth as I thought it would be. There we go. I'm tired. Okay. I am an avid WWE defender. I love the product. Been a wrestling fan for as long as I can remember in my entire life. Grew up with countless wrestling figures. My father put me on to wrestling at a young age. Had a wrestling figure called One Arm growing up. Because I don't even know his name, but I broke off one of his arms apparently. We refer to him as One Arm. He's like a 15-time WWE champion in my household. I sounded the same, bro. My love and adoration for WWE and wrestling, it runs deep, man. It runs deep. And had to hop on here to speak on the state of wrestling, specifically WWE, because brother, last week was boring. Like, oh my God. Let's run down exactly what you and I missed. Well, what you missed if you wanted a recap. And I'm gonna just give y'all my thoughts and opinions on the state of wrestling right now, specifically WWE. And also, one, I know most times than not, the me talking to the camera videos don't tend to do that well because, like, who wants to hear me yap, right? And I get that. Y'all want the content. Y'all love it, right? At least I think y'all do. So thank y'all so much as well. I have no direction, no script here. So if I find myself rambling, it's literally just stuff coming to my head. I do apologize. But with all that being said, we're on the road to 250. If you like more videos like this, please consider subscribing. But make sure to like and comment as well. Give me some suggestions down below what you want to see next. Also, if you are a ongoing subscriber and are familiar with me, this is a new setup. This is not a permanent setup by any means, and this may be the only video you will see in this setup because I am on a trip to Cashville, Tennessee. That is correct. Yep. And the attire right now, I actually had like this whole nice little suit on. I went to a wedding, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, man, getting married. But nonetheless, that's not the point. I had to change, put on this tee. So yeah, a little lax. Maybe also very bright, looking like an angel. So hopefully I'll wake you up, give you a brighten up day. All right, that's enough for the random rant. All right, let's talk about wrestling, bro. Last week, we kicked off the WWE following, well, I guess it wasn't the first show after some time. It's the second Monday Night Raw on August 11th. We get news that Naomi is not scheduled to wrestle because she's out with an injury. So, that's cool, I guess. Prayers up for her. At the time of this recording, you may know exactly what it is that took her out of wrestling, but yeah, she missed last week in her title defense. So instead, we'll get Io Sky. We'll talk about that later. But the kickoff promo was between LA Knight and CM Punk. CM Punk comes back. He does this whole little rant about, I'm the best in the world and I want the championship, this and this and that. And Seth Rollins will come review. Seth Rollins, we coming for you. Okay, that was lame. Nonetheless, LA Knight comes out there. He's like, hey, bro, don't get into my business. I won't get into your business. And then CM Punk was basically like, listen, I won't get in your business if you don't get in my business. And then they basically went back and forth about who loves Seth Rollins more. Paul Heyman comes out with Braun and company and essentially announced that there's going to be a tag team match between LA Knight and CM Punk versus the Brawns. So that's cool. The promo was a big waste of time, in my opinion. Like, they were just going back and forth, having the Seth Rollins lover contest. But, I mean, cool. I guess it wasn't like the standard Seth Rollins promo, the Judgment Day runs Raw stigma thing that they've been doing for years now. They just gave it to Seth Rollins. So, there's that. But it was cool, I guess, to start off. Kind of boring. We get to rolling. We got AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano, which, I mean, for the talent, the El Grande Americano's over, Dom is over. It's funny when you think about the match. Dom and El Grande are essentially, in my opinion, more over than AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, or at least combined, right? Because AJ Styles is very much over, but Dragon Lee not so much. But I mean, they put on a decent match, honestly, some high flying antics there, but ultimately, Dom and El Grande pick up the win, which to my surprise, like, Styles lost again to Mysterio, which makes me believe that how convenient. I hope that's not picking up. which makes me believe that Dominic Mysterio is going to lose the championship in his next title defense against AJ Styles, because why is he losing so much to Dom? But I digress. It was cool, really good match in my opinion. Then we get to Sami Zayn versus Rusev. I mean, cool. Sammy won via disqualification because, you know, Sheamus came. Anyways, then we got Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez. I mean, they're cool. Good match, honestly. But then there was the antics at the end with Asuka and Kairi Sane came out there, which I think is kind of unique, kind of nice to see what they're going to play into with that. They got to do their breakup, right? Like, at some point, Asuka and Sane are going to probably turn on Io Sky. And I think it's going to lead to Io Sky and Rhea Ripley taking on Asuka and Kairi Sane, which will then turn to a tag team run, blah, 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 right? Cool. Becky retained against Maxine Dupree. The CM Punk and LA Knight took on, so I guess they're called Division, which does make sense. They took them on. Punk and LA won via disqualification because, of course, every match ends in disqualification nowadays, which that, I guess, is my summary and talking point of Monday Night Raw. DQ land, right? Every match ending in DQ, it feels like, not really moving the story forward. And the ending, bruh, Seth Rollins just standing over everybody is just like, you know what I'm saying? The Shula Fowler continues to grow, I guess. No, but honestly, Monday Night Raw was just so like, man, it was so mid, you know what I'm saying? And that was just me, right? So honestly though, like, I guess I didn't expect too much out of it. I guess maybe I just wish there was more to go in motion. Maybe if Naomi appeared, we would have had a better show in that sense. But ultimately, cool, right? That's how I concluded. Seth Rollins stood tall. Buddy, Smackdown. So, yo, this was insanely boring to me. Smackdown saw Alexa Bliss defeat Piper Niven with a schoolboy pin at that. I know they're doing the program between them and Niven and Fire, all that good stuff. But man, I'm not even trying to yawn, but I guess it's like, I guess I wish I could see more with Alexa and Charlotte. Like that promo they cut on Raw last week. It's like them folks just went out there and started talking. They didn't have any direction. They just started talking. And then that's when Roxanne and them interrupted. And it's just like, man, let's not let Alexa Bliss and Charlotte have a boring title reign. I wanted them in this division to revive it. Nia Jax, Jade Cargill, and Tiffany Stratton had a promo backstage. You know, it's cool. Tiffany Stratton is just like big dog right now. She's just controlling the division. I don't know who's going to dethrone her. I thought it would be Jade Cargill, and it may still be, but at this point, I couldn't really gauge like who is next to take the helm. Melody Miz had a match against Fraxium, which then led into them getting into a confrontation with Motor City Machine Gun. So we'll see that match next week, which is just crazy that like Melody Miz is a thing. Like the Miz is the thought of the tag team division. It is crazy how many people he has worked with throughout his career when we talk about tag team, bro. Just to name a few. We got John Morrison, the most notable one. Shammy Man, Big Show, Mello. Who was it just? Who was Buddy not too long ago, bro? Am I tripping? The whole reason he was even on Karrion Kross. What he having deals with Karrion Kross? R-Truth. Like, bro, oh my God. Goodness gracious. Drew McIntyre talked about why he attacked Cody Rhodes. Please put the title on Drew McIntyre. Like, honestly, bro, I think he deserves it. I don't know if that's going to lead into it because they love getting off of my boy Drew, bro. He deserves that title. The Street Profits beat DIY after Montez, hit a frog splash. And then we had Sami Zayn pin. That's all, folks. Pin Solo Sikoa. I don't particularly like him in that division. I really would love Sami to be in there for a world title, but cool, it's whatever. Ultimately though, the point I'm trying to make here is that that was Sami and Jacob versus Jimmy and Solo, which I didn't mention. Like, both shows lack star power, right? We didn't see Cody Rhodes at all. Of course, John Cena, Brock Lesnar's come back, and we didn't see him, which, I mean, whatever. Roman appeared on Raw. Like, Drew was a big star of the week, I guess, to a certain extent. Man, like, injuries have hurt the roster. Releasing some of these people has hurt. And ultimately, man, like, I don't want the product to get stale. Like, I know we're out of SummerSlam, but like this road to Survivor Series, we got a ways to go. I don't know what direction we're going in, but bro, I am telling you, I am tired to say the least. Like, this was a bad watch. I honestly could say you could skip this week of wrestling and be totally fine. Like, there's not a ton of replay value. There was no banger matches, no banger promos, like nothing crazy happened. Becky Lynch in her promo against Nikki Bella was cool. That was Monday, right? These Raws just run together to me. But like, that was cool, but it wasn't even like an outstanding promo. It was just a cool moment to hear her reference the Cena relationship, I guess. But all in all, man, like, yeah, as a wrestling fan, we were running on a high. We were. 2023 and 2024 were historical, in my personal opinion. And we are now in the age of like nothing burgers, man. Just nothing burgers. And I just hope that we can ride home on that. You know, we got Karrion Kross chance as well during Sami Zayn's promo, which is interesting. I know it's live, so they can't really censor that out, but I wonder if this is a work or a shoot as well. But I just feel like we're missing something. We're missing some star power. I need stars to be on the shows, wrestling. But even if they're not wrestling, just put them on the shows, have them doing that. Get what's on Naomi. Free Karrion Kross or bring him back at least. Speedy recovery Kevin Owens as well. Like, I just want my product back. But what do y'all think of the last week? Again, I know all I did was essentially just summarize the week that we had for the most part without adding a ton of substance. But just looking at the cards, looking at the results, everything, where we're at, man, I'm scared. It's like I'm nervous. Next PLE, I'm interested to see what happens. Hopefully we have an amazing experience, which I will give WWE some last second credit here. They put on good shows. WrestleMania was a dud, but honestly, I feel like everything else this year has been pretty good to great for me. So, you know, good job, buddy. Stop it now. Yeah, at the conclusion of the video, awesome. Dork. Anyways, I love that. You know, they put on good shows. It's just these bills are terrible. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think, bro. Feel free to give me y'all thoughts and opinions. But other than that, y'all have an amazing day. I gotta stop this because my computer just auto-locked on itself. But without further ado, it's been an absolute pleasure. I love each and every one of you. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. Without further ado, my name is Osoko. Okay, that was stupid.
And we are so out.